1, 2, 3, FCA!
Okay, so we're just going to start going over some of the basic techniques. We're going to work our way through over the next couple of weeks. Basic techniques that are on the Blue Belt curriculum. And we're going to add some twist on some of them so that we're covering both the Blue Belt curriculum but some of the things that people come onto at the Purple Belt. So our absolute basic throw, one of my favorite throws, I get into my regular grip position. So we're in a matched grip situation here. First thing I'm going to do is break this grip. I break the grip, starting with my feet. I step, I drive. It's kind of like I want to elbow someone that's behind me. Whip that grip out. From here, I'm going to step back in, stepping past. My feet are either side of his feet. I'm gripping at the belt and I'm hugging his chest to me. From here, I step through and I get my hips together. Lift, drop. Basic hip throw. Now, that setup, it could happen, but it's not the most likely situation. I break the grip back here, I'm coming back in. He's not going to let me get an underhook easily. He's going to defend the position. So what we looked at is a more realistic situation where I'm going to get into that. Would be if I'm dropping on a single leg, and I've got this leg up, and he whizzes under this arm hard, and he's going to stamp this leg down, boom, to break out. Look where I land. I landed exactly in the position I want to be, to step, hip throw. Now the next technique we looked at was on the ground. Close guard. Anytime I'm this side of his legs, I'm in his guard. His legs are crossed, this is a closed guard. Important set of techniques around the guard for jiu-jitsu. It's one of the things that sets jiu-jitsu away from other grappling arts is the focus on the guard. He can use his guard to move me around and to set up submissions. So I don't want to hang out here. Theoretically, in a fight, I could punch him. He could use his legs to work that against me and control me and break me down. So I want to always try and have good posture. For this particular guard pass, I'm going to use my basic grip. He comes together with a twist, heel of my hand right into his solar plexus. I'm not really driving into this. This is more just to stop him sitting up and grabbing me, going up for a hip bump or whatever. So this is just controlling distance. My hand goes to the hip. Literally, the heel of my hand sits over the hip bone. My weight is into that hip. I'm going to bring my knee into the middle just a little bit. This is going to break the alignment of his spine and weaken him. Then this foot opens up and out. You can see that works as a can opener with this pressure down. I am now going to swim this hand underneath this leg. Most people at this point are going, oh my God, no, you can't do that one. He's going to triangle you. Yeah, if I leave my arm there, I will get triangled. But as this hand comes back, as I swim forward with this one, the other one comes back. So this is defending here. My elbow has to be down, so I've got strong control. I'm now going to drive my hand forward, so he's up on my elbow, he's up on my shoulder, control inside this hip, and I'm going to pile him up. I'm going to stack him up. I want him to want me to pass. Eventually, he breaks, and I settle. That mental break is an important step. I don't want to be in a rush to break past there. If I crush him down, stacked up, and get him to the point where he breaks mentally, him letting me have that pass, he wants me to pass because he's uncomfortable. What happens is he mentally quits on that position. What I'm doing there is building a habit of him quitting. In a fight, it's a very mental game. I want him to quit over and over and over again until he quits by tapping out. So this is going to be my first. His first quit was when I put him on the ground. He quit the stand-up, allowed me to put him on the ground. The next quit is when I make him decide, oh God, yeah, pass me. I'd rather try and escape from side mount than deal with this pressure anymore. That's two mental quits. Third one's going to be him submitting. Okay, so I'm here, got my pressure, I pop out, I swim under. A different technique I could do from here is go straight for a submission. So my thumb is going to go deep. My wrist is across his neck, and I'm just going to stack him up and then just lower my elbow across his neck for a paper cutter. I'm releasing the pressure here, so you could see I could drive, make that pressure. My right knee is in his butt. I'm stacking him up. All of his blood is rushing down towards his head, but it can't get into his head because I'm choking him. And I can get the submission right there. And that was the techniques we worked on today. For Blue Belt curriculum, hip toss is one of the techniques. We also want people to be able to do 3 guard passes. So there's one right there. We'll do other ones in coming weeks. Thanks for your help, for training.
Well, thank you.